Now, Senator, you, first of all, we have had conversations. I believe you respect the American military and respect our troops. You've traveled overseas many times. So I just want to say that first and foremost. Sure. You issued a statement calling Soleimani a murderer. Later, you issued a second statement saying that he was, quote, an assassination of a senior foreign military official. Now, this is a man who obviously is responsible for hundreds of American troops' deaths, carnage that we can't even imagine. The Treasury Department and the State Department have both designated the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps as a terrorist organization. I don't understand the flip-flop. I don't understand why it was so hard to call him a terrorist, and I would just like you to explain.
So, I appreciate it, and I appreciate your kind comments. You know, all three of my brothers served in the military. We've talked about this before.
I believe you respect the military.
And I know you do, too. This isn't a change. They're true. The question is, what is the response that the President of the United States should make, and what advances the interests of the United States of America? Think about Saddam Hussein. You want to talk about a bad guy, right? However, going to war in Iraq was not in the interests of the United States. We lost thousands of American lives. It cost us here at home. It has cost us around the world. It has been a part of this cost in the Middle East that has ended up with millions of people who've lost their lives, who've been injured, who've been displaced. The question for the President of the United States is to understand what's going on, have an overall strategy, and pick an appropriate response. And going back to Kofi's question, at an appropriate time. He's part of a group that has been designated. But is he a terrorist? He is part of a group that's been designated.
So he's not a terrorist?
Of course he is. He's part of a group that our federal government has designated as a terrorist. The question, though, is what's the right response? And the response that Donald Trump has picked is the most incendiary and has moved us right to the edge of war. And that is not in our long-term interest.
Well, and that's the question that I have for you, because I agree with you.